Alright you guys, I just rolled up to Top Rank as we go today to do some car shopping. I don't know about you, I don't know what you think I'm going to get, but I actually want to know what you think I should get. Make, model, era, style, JDM, DTM, rare, common. I want to know what you guys think as we go shopping today. I mean, some of the most coveted things that every Japanese car enthusiast and Euro enthusiast, we'll get into that in a moment. FDRX7, Type R. I mean, come on, dude. R32s of every type. 33, Midnight Purple, 400Rs. We're going to go back there. Stagias. I'm going to hit up my boy Brian and everyone else, Yaska in here. Let's go car shopping. What did we walk into?
2, 3.
What's happening right now?
This is what it takes. This is what it takes.
A village. To be the Brian at Top Rank. A lot of my Honda guys, you see the Type R. I mean, everybody loves a Midnight Purple. Brian, this is my dude Brian from Top Rank. I have been talking to him about picking up a new project. Brian's my boy. Top Rank is a very reputable, I mean, #1 importer in Cali, well, the world. It's one of the biggest, if not.
Some may say.
Some may say. My dude Brian, we're gonna go through inventory here at Top Rank, what they have now. The thing that's dope about them is if you want something and they don't have it, they can find it. They'll spend time finding it. So there's ideas, but there's such a big inventory, which we'll get into over here. But let's go into the shop with Brian.
A lot of cars here today.
There's a lot. I know I was here a few months ago, but I know they have more. Let's go with Brian and I'll show you guys a little bit of the shop real quick and we'll go straight through to the inventory that is here right now. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Quick.
All right. Lots to see. So, whether you're a family man, or a station wagon, whether you're a much smaller, all alone man looking for an RX-7, or anything in between, there's a lot of it.
The first thing that I think of are Skylines.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
So from R32s, 33, 34s, how many do you guys have in here right now?
Oh man, I haven't counted, but a lot of Skylines. We probably, I gotta say, we maybe have 50 Skylines here. So, I mean, we have everything from 32s, obviously here, going even further back into the Hakoska and the Ken Mary generations over there. 32s, 33s, 34s, there's even a 35 here. Good amount of GTR stuff across all generations. That's kind of our thing. We also have some interesting things like the Stagia, which is sort of like a GTR. This one has the R34 GTR front end conversion on it. They come from the factory if you get a 260 RS with the 5-speed gearbox out of the R33 GTR and the RB26 out of the GTR, as well as that same all-wheel drive drivetrain. So it is like a station wagon GTR, which is why so many people do the front end conversion. Yep.
The Stagia is in the top 5 options for me personally, to be very honest with you guys. For pretty much every reason that he just said. If he didn't bring that up, I was gonna tell you guys, but a wagon, the look of it with a GTR front end and the powertrain, it's kind of, who thinks that's a bad idea? You let me know, but I don't think it's a bad idea. But that is absolutely an option. A Stagia is way up there.
Another one.
Oh, another one, the white?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys see the white. Is that black or midnight purple or what is that?
I'd say really dark bluish black.
Okay, really dark bluish black on Advans. Crispy white R34 front. Could you guys see me dipping away? Those of you who followed me long enough, you know I have had wagons. My Accord wagon I've had, that's a little bit bigger body, way more powerful. That's on the list.
If you're a Honda boy or Acura boy, I should say, we have this.
Well, this is an Acura, not a Honda.
Well, it's got the Honda badge, but yeah, this is an Acura.
This is a US car.
This is a US car, so yeah, we
Wait, did you guys just put this on the site? This is for consignment, right?
No, we bought this in Japan and imported it here.
Okay, hold on. How does that work?
So it's left-hand drive. It's a US spec car, so basically
Someone in Japan brought it over?
when this car was new, it was exported from the US to Japan as an Acura. It's left-hand drive. They obviously rebadged it as a Honda.
Yeah.
So just like how we like to have some right-hand drive stuff, and we think, you know, like putting Honda badges on your Acura is cool or whatever like that, like rebadging things. Same thing in Japan, right? It just goes the opposite direction. So
some guy wanted a left-hand drive US.
Left-hand drive US car. Yep. And that's what this car is. So we just bought it, brought it back,
And it's for sale. Should I get an NSX that started in the US, went to Japan, and came back? I mean, I like the aero, I like the mods, but if I were to get an NA1, especially at the prices they're going for, I would want one with no aero, no mods, if possible, to make it my own. But a red NSX is quite a beautiful vehicle. Yes, it is.
Over here we've got some, if you want to dabble in the 911, we've got our RT12R. That's wild. Yeah, obviously. This R33 GTR is cool. It's
I wasn't trying to be rude when he was talking about the
no,
911, but it's a midnight purple R33.
Right, with the 400R kit on it, including the hood. It's got the LMGT1s, and if you look closely, it has the black R34 GTR V-Spec 2 seats.
Okay, and those are
very desirable.
What are those worth by themselves?
Oh, man, just the seats?
Yeah.
For a whole set right now, probably looking at $25,000–$30,000.
$25,000 to $35,000 for these seats.
The M-Spec nurse seats, which are right up above you, go for about $80,000 for a set.
The M-Spec, okay, so
which is this car up here.
You guys, it's up there. I'm short. It's on a lift, but
it's on the website if you want to look. But yeah,
I'll link you guys.
M-Spec Nair got leather, which is very rare. And then the V-Spec 2 cars got a black R34 interior, whereas every other R34 below that got gray.
I've never seen these.
Yep, they're nice.
20 to 30,000, and the ones in that are 80,000 for the front seats. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Well, for front and rear seats.
Front and rear seats. Oh my bad. You get front and rear seats. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is not going to be an episode where I buy that. It's just not going to happen. I'm not over here trying to convince you guys. My friends are into Porsches. I don't particularly care. An R34, an R33, an R32, an NSX, a Stagia. Okay, so I told you Stagias. There's a couple of VIP platforms I've considered, which Toyota, Lexus, you know, has #1, Nissans. But there's also quirky cars. Hachirokus, Mangoes.
There's see something quirky.
Okay, speaking of quirky.
So,
okay.
Appreciate the glass cabin.
Does anybody know what this is? Does anybody know what this is?
Look at that.
Well, well, well. Now this, you guys, is a car that I personally have very high up on the list for some of the coolest cars ever made for various reasons. Not just because the doors, but...
Yeah, these are factory doors. This isn't some weird kit like
correct.
That people bought and put on like they do with whatever other kind of cars.
Yeah.
This is like a factory. This is just how the car actually did come.
I know it didn't come with that effed up Momo steering wheel though.
Yeah, and probably not the Sparco or Snap-on shift knob either, but the floor mats it did, which are kind of funky in and of themselves.
Super cool.
It looks like a tie my dad would have worn like in college, but...
So do you guys know what it is? It is a Toyota. Everyone pronounces it as Sera, but I'm telling you, I've done a lot of research on this car and I'm a big Toyota fan. A lot of guys, you guys know me just as a Honda guy, but that is not the case. I've done Nissans, Datsuns, and I'm thinking maybe it's time to grab something like Stagia or a Toyota like this. Everyone calls it a Sera, but it is pronounced Sera, like que sera, like what will be, it will be. You know what I'm talking about? French, Latin, Italian, Spanish.
You could go the route I took.
Which is?
And grab a Supra.
or my boy Brian has a Supra. The Mark IV Supra is one of my top 10 favorite cars of all time. FDRX7, Mark IV Turbo Supra, 32, 33. I mean, there are about 10 cars that are in my absolute favorites. Brian's silver one, as much as I don't even particularly care for silver, it's grown on me. His is done in just about the perfect way that you would to maximize silver.
Yep.
I think you killed it with it on his car. What about a white one? You see your boy Big Mike dipping in a Supra?
13 coupe.
S13s, S14s.
Look at the BBS's on there.
This is very, very clean.
This one literally just came off the boat.
When you say, because you know how on social media everyone says literally all the time?
I mean, look at the tags are still on it.
Okay, so when you say literally, when did it come off the boat?
Last night.
Okay, so that's we're gonna allow him to use literally.
Well, I mean, yeah, shy of us being on the port right now. As close as you can get.
Okay, what do you got? I mean, dude, these projector headlights are iconic, and I hate that people use the word iconic all the time, but that's it right there. What about an Evo 4?
Yep.
5?
Yep.
An Evo 4 or 5 or 6
Yep.
are... This is a 4. Dude, these rally headlights and front end. An Evo 4? I bet you guys weren't expecting that. That would be something dope.
Civic Type R.
Okay. Yes. A black CTR.
Got your R7 right here.
Is this car on right now?
Yeah, it's running. We're getting ready to pull things in, so. Stop.
72 kilometers on it?
It's like 25,000 miles. So.
That is low.
It's low, man.
That is low.
You know what else is low?
Let's go ahead and... Do I know what else is low?
The roof line on this Honda Beat, my brother.
Stand up straight. We're at eye level.
Yeah.
Well, where's the Honda you're
You
talking
gotta
about?
go all the way down here.
Oh,
Look at this
here
little
it
guy.
is. Here it
How
is.
small this is.
SMOL.
Yep.
Honda Beat, you guys, or another ITR. Okay, seriously though, an AutoZam, a Beat, a Sera Toyota, those are three that are in this general realm that I've considered.
Latest cool thing to be imported
Okay.
is the R34 GTTs. So
Okay,
these-
why GTTs?
So they started producing them before the GTRs.
What
So-
the? Sorry.
Yeah.
No.
So they started importing before the GTRs.
Yeah.
Or producing before the GTRs. So they're a older car. So this is a 1998, which means that it's eligible for import this year. So just in the last couple months, we started getting a bunch of these in. This one's in lightning yellow, which is really cool. Factory arrow on it, minus the wing.
I don't like lightning yellow.
Well, there's white behind me.
Oh.
Or maybe you want a slidey boy.
If I got one of these, it wouldn't be for doing slidey boy activities. Yeah. Bronze, like when I, as a person who has an affinity for Hondas, Phoenix yellow on bronze TEs hits. This right here is not really doing it for me, Brian.
Alright, that's fair enough. They make them in other colors.
They do.
That one's sold already anyhow.
Oh, okay, well now he tells me. Okay, oh, here we got another Stagia.
Another Stagia.
Does this have tan interior?
No, it's cloth. But yeah, sort
It's
of.
tan color.
Yeah, yeah.
Burn it with
So,
fire.
this is a little different than the Stagias we saw inside. So there's the Autech 260 RS, which is absolutely the one you want. It's got the RB26. It's got
That one.
5-speed manual. That's the one you want, right? This is just a Stagia.
Okay, base
so-
model, basically.
Yep, so it's automatic, non-turbo. Nothing too crazy.
Okay, so when we're talking about silver Supras, this is not my homie Brian.
This is not mine.
This is not his.
Another one.
I'm not sure about this Arrow.
So this is a top secret front bumper, Series 1 top secret, way back in the day. And the side skirts are actually the factory Arrow that come on the RZ
Yes.
Supra. Yep. So it's the front bumper that throws you
So
off.
the rarity of the front bumper's cool. The look of it, maybe not so much.
I actually have this bumper, but I've never put it on the car.
I'm gonna show you pictures of his car the way it sits now, and you're gonna be like, bro, don't ever put that bumper on your car.
It's good, I like it.
The one you have or this
one I
one?
have.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, and then we are back here to the front.
Okay, 32.
32s, 33s.
Like, dude, multi-piece CV Pros? Fucking love it. And then, wait, is that Yaska's Nismo?
No, Yaska's is the one that we saw with the next to the Sera.
Okay.
So this car is for sale in our inventory. This
Oof.
is also for sale in our inventory. And one thing, if you want to be like really nerdy and point it out, there's two things this car has in common and two things that are very different. So you've got the Series 1 headlights and Series 2 headlights.
Yes.
And right now a set of Series 2 headlights costs you maybe like 10 to 12 grand, which is absolutely insane.
Because of the projector?
Yeah.
10 to 12 grand.
If you slide over to the middle here, one thing both of these cars have are the gold badging, which is something that you could order back in the day. Really expensive now. That little badge right there is probably $1,500.
$1,500. Okay, we've got Ganador mirrors.
Nismo LM
GT 3s or 4s? I was gonna say 3s. Okay, so let's just be real, right? What do these go for?
85.
Okay, so we're at about 85 right here. What about the Stagia that's on the lift?
About 50.
Okay, we're starting to get into a realm that I'm a little bit more interested in.
Stagia is a deal if you consider you're pretty close to getting a GTR for 30,000.
Right, no, definitely, definitely. 80-ish, 50, the one on the lift that we showed you. What about that Beat?
Depending on what you buy, we might just throw it in.
Okay, so this is when people look, okay. I try not to be that person who's like, oh, that's my friend and there are perks with knowing the right people. I mean, it's not like it's free, you have to buy it, but the man said that depending on what I buy, he might just throw in the Beat. What do I need to buy for you to potentially throw in that Toyota Sera?
Oh, the Sera? Yeah, the Sera's a different thing. A Beat you can get for like, I don't know, $7,000, right? So it's relatively negligible when you start talking about the prices of some of these cars.
Fair enough.
Sarah is a little bit more, you know,
and rarer.
It is more rare. It's more eye-catching. There's people that like actually will seek them out.
Yes.
If you really like them, especially when people start to learn about where they are and, you know,
like the history of it. Dude, it is a fucking cool car. The Toyota Sera is a super cool car that's mad underrated. So that's why he won't just throw it in if I decide
a
to.
lot of other really cool cars too. So
yes,
but
it has.
The Beat, you know, they made
a ton of them.
So many of them, yeah. You know, and they still to this day they make one. It's not called a Beat anymore. It's the Honda S660.
Yes, I really like those.
Yeah, the new ones.
They're so clean.
They're so clean.
Dude, Liberty Walk kit for that car is crispy. There's a white one. You know how I go to the UK? You guys that follow me know I go to the UK and host events from the UK to... I'm going to the Nürburgring in September. I came back from Belgium, just came back from the Netherlands, supporting the Japanese scene as a whole, and then specifically the Honda scene too. So, yes, do I want to buy Type Rs? And there's a DC5 right there, Civic Type Rs, but then the rarity and the beauty of the Skyline chassis, and they might just throw in a Honda Beat, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, sometimes it's fun to step outside of like a different platform. So like I came from Supra, right? I mean, that was my the first JDM car that I did kind of everything with, and it was really cool. I learned a ton about it, and then I got a Skyline, and it was like a whole other world of things opened up. Different tuning shops, different parts, different history, different, you know, things that you can track down to put on the car to make it more period correct, and new things being developed. So it's kind of cool. I feel like if you get pigeonholed in the Honda thing, then you become like, you know, so condensed in that space where there's so many other great things that are out there.
Exactly.
You know, there's a lot of people that I run, since I have both, right, the GTR and the Supra, I run into a lot of people that are like, oh, it's not a Supra or it's not a GTR. And it's like, man, you're not. Or the great question, which one do you like more? It's, you can't compare the same cars,
yeah,
right?
no, agreed,
So
agreed.
I think it, you know, expands you as an automotive content creator and also like a JDM enthusiast to find something outside of the Toyota range or the Honda range.
Yeah, I mean, Nissans, Toyotas, Hondas. I did that Datsun on Discovery Channel. I love Nissans and Datsuns and Toyota's history and Honda's history. There's just so many options. Out of all the cars that you guys have seen, what did you like the most? What did you think was cool? What are you thinking to yourself that I should or could get? And if you didn't see it, they can get it. Let me know in the comments about what you think I should get. I mean, they can also get You
All
want
sorts of stuff.
a right-hand drive FJ, a truck.
We find anything.
So being, you know, friends with Brian, the Supra he's talking about, you guys can see it on his Instagram. I'll tag him. Beautiful. His black R32, and he has other cars, but that's not what this vlog is about. This is about shopping. This is about narrowing some stuff down. Do you mind if I walk back through over here?
Yeah. Let's take another walk.
I just want to look
Maybe something.
again. Okay, so while we were out here, they moved this thing. It's almost like this thing's calling to me. It's almost like we were just talking about this and they moved it from inside to here. Is it locked? Did they lock it?
Things around.
Oh, what do you guys know about that? I could go off on the history of this car. I actually know a lot about it because this is top 5. Maybe I said earlier top 10. Maybe it's now top 5. I could go in on this, but he mentioned the cool like 90s design. You got rear seats.
You have the funky mode direct sound position.
There are trim levels to the Toyota Sera, and that right there is part of the SLSS, the Super Live Sound System. And what he was just talking about with funky mode is you can actually flip the speakers, which it's in that mode right now. Do you guys see that funky mode? And Toyota, they were so, dude, it's such a fucking cool car, excuse my language. When you flip it, the speakers shoot the sound this way and it hits the glass and comes back over to the driver and gives it this like reverberation. Or you flip it to casual mode, I think. It flips back around and the speaker faces this way and just shoots the sound at you like a normal person. But look at how fucking cool this car is. And of course, one of the first cars, I think this is the first production car ever that has scissor doors. No, butterfly door. Butterfly door. We have this Mark IV Supra with a bumper I don't like. I like the rarity of it, but we have this guy right here. Okay, let's just keep going. Silver R32, silver Mark IV ITR with Ganadors. Okay, we're gonna have to go check out that Ganador setup. ARC front mount intercooler, BBS LMs. Speaking of Toyotas, the Chaser is pretty damn cool. Does anyone want to no? Okay, that has a backyard front bumper. TEs. Okay, I could put those TEs on another chassis and then just
white GTT. So maybe better in yellow, maybe better than yellow for you.
Yeah, I would like white more than lightning yellow. Yeah, we got a Celica. What?
Hold on.
What? Wait a minute. I think this was here the last time I was here.
Designed by Pininfarina Italian design house.
Dude, did you guys know that motherfucking...
And let me also hit you with this. Same thing with the Honda Beat.
Things just got very interesting. I didn't even show you the wheels yet.
Yeah.
Cabriolet. Get out of the way. Sunlight.
On the Mugans.
On the CF48Ns. Oh, we got rally.
Civic. It is a right-hand drive EK4 full rally built Civic.
I see the rally flaps. I see the rally wheels. These, as far as Toyota family, have... Dude, why have these gone up in value so much?
Celica GT4 is cool. I mean, you know what we get a lot of requests for is the Carlos Sainz edition of the ST185. Maybe because F1 is like popping right now.
Sure.
Yeah. We got the Autech 4-door.
Okay,
so this
Autech.
is a non-turbo, so naturally aspirated RB26.
Okay, hold on a second. My friend Brian just said it's not turbo, quote unquote, which means it's naturally aspirated. Fucking thank you for the incredible riveting piece of information.
I'm just saying, you know, okay, a naturally aspirated RB26.
A naturally aspirated RB26. Did the Autech version only come in this color?
That's true, and they only made 200-ish cars.
All right, so one of 200. It's just randomly, extraordinarily rare. A little HKS high power out of nowhere. You guys can hear me. I'm excited. There's a lot of very, very cool, very expensive cars. And if I buy one of the most expensive ones, I might just low-key get, you know.
I'm glad we did a walkthrough because we casually just walked right past this original TRD kitted Toyota Chaser.
TRD kitted Toyota Chaser. Toyotas have been calling my name lately.
Yeah, just like this from the factory.
Okay, another FD.
Yep. So that one's a little different. This is an FD-RZ. So Mickey over at Throttle got an RZ.
Yes.
What's interesting about them is that They come with a Kevlar backed Recaro from the factory.
Okay.
These seats are also super expensive. They come with these BBS wheels from the factory.
Okay.
It is the lightest weight version of an FDRX7. And if you look in the back, there are no rear seats.
No rear seats. I see the Kevlar backing.
Yep.
What are we trying to get for this?
We haven't priced it yet. They made 150 of them.
Okay, so that guy over there, one of 200. This one is one of 150. Okay, you don't just walk past the black CTR.
Oh yeah, that's a great car.
Don't just walk past the black CTR. Okay, more Nismo.
150. I could be wrong, man. I don't know. It's been a long day. It's hot.
It is hot. Oh, we're backing in beautiful R33s. Yeah. Oh boy. Is it a right-hand drive Hellcat?
No.
Well, then I don't want it.
Going to Japan though.
Okay, so it's not even for sale. Like, bro, I would get this and put it on TE so quickly and then put like a J35 in it just to piss off everyone. But we're not buying that. Stagia, Supras. Oh, man. Yeah. Are those AV3s on this Supra?
Yeah.
Bro, I love these wheels.
They got a lot of hate when we posted this car for sale.
Of course. Of course. That Aero with those wheels, people aren't ready, bro. People aren't ready. Okay, you guys, so
2000s were a wild time.
what's leaning out to me the most? I could probably get one of the white ITRs and the black CTR for the same price as one of the R33s. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah,
kind of. It is,
sure,
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so an ITR CTR, an R33, or just skip all that, pick up a Beat or a Stagia or some other Toyota. I am kind of, my mind is calling to me right now, but I want to know what you guys, friends, fans, followers, subscribers, I want to know what you think I should get. But be detailed. Why? Don't just say get this. What do you like about it? Do you know the history of it? Is it the shape? Is it the power plant? They're moving things in for the day. But yeah, as you guys can see, inventory is crazy. They got this big ass fan right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it right now. But let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna pick up a new project. I want you to be a part of it. Shout out to my boy Brian.
Thank you for shopping here.
Let's think on it. Let's make some decisions.